My parents didn't realize their so-called lazy son had been keeping them afloat. One Saturday morning, I was halfway through breakfast when my mom stormed over, grabbed my bowl, and slammed it onto the kitchen floor. Cereal, milk, and glass exploded everywhere. "Quit eating our food, you leech!" she shouted. "From now on, buy your own groceries or don't eat at all." I froze, staring at the mess dripping off my clothes. The funny part? For the last 2 years, I'd been buying most of our groceries myself using my employee discount. I never bragged about it because I figured family didn't keep score. Apparently they did. I quietly cleaned everything up, drove to the store, bought food just for myself, saved every receipt, and wrote my name on every item. That night, my parents looked pleased with themselves. They actually believed they'd finally stop me from draining their money. The next grocery trip was entertaining. Without me, they tossed premium brands into the cart like money didn't matter. Imported sparkling water, gourmet olive oil, oversized detergent packs, anything with fancy packaging. Then the cashier read the total. Over $400. My dad spent the entire drive home ranting that stores had suddenly become a scam. They hadn't. He'd simply never paid attention before. Things only got worse. They bought expensive fruit trays instead of whole fruit, paid ridiculous prices for gimmick health products, skipped senior discount days, ignored every sale, threw away receipts with coupons attached, and even bought cookware that didn't fit our stove. By the end of the month, 2 people had burned through almost $2,500 on groceries. Half of it spoiled because they stored everything wrong. I honestly tried helping a few times, but every suggestion got the same response. "Oh, now you want to help after living off us?" So I stopped trying. A month later, Thanksgiving arrived. Relatives filled the house while I stayed upstairs. I could hear my mom proudly showing everyone the feast she'd prepared, listing every expensive item like it was a trophy. A premium turkey, an overpriced ham, fancy bottled water, truffle mashed potatoes, a pre-cut fruit platter that cost more than an entire watermelon. Then my aunt laughed. "You paid how much for that turkey?" "Kroger had them for $12, my uncle frowned. "And $30 for sliced fruit? Why wouldn't you just cut it yourself?" Suddenly everyone joined in. "You missed the holiday sales. Tuesday has senior discounts. That truffle oil isn't worth buying. You could have saved hundreds." I sat on the stairs listening while my parents looked completely overwhelmed. My mom finally burst into tears. "How were we supposed to know any of this? Nobody ever told us." My aunt blinked. "Why didn't you ask your son?" "I text him before every grocery run." My uncle nodded. "He always tells me where the best deals are." My cousin chimed in. "He even showed me cashback apps that saved me a fortune." Then my aunt asked the question that killed the room. "Wait, aren't you the ones who called him a freeloader?" Silence. My mom sniffled. "He never offered to help." That's when I walked into the dining room holding my phone. I opened my banking app and showed everyone over $15,000 in grocery transfers from the past 2 years. Then I pulled up receipt after receipt, proving my employee discount had saved my parents thousands more. Nobody said a word. The turkey got cold while every relative stared at my parents. One by one, they grabbed their coats and left. After the house emptied, my dad finally spoke. "Fine, maybe we got the wrong idea." Then he looked at me. "So, just start doing the shopping again." Still no apology, just another order. I smiled. "Sure, $200 up front every trip." My mom looked horrified. I shrugged, walked back to my room, and made myself a pack of instant ramen. Apparently that was the meal of a thief.